What's up, boys? What are we doing today? Alright. Good to go. I'm like barely in frame. What is happening over here? There we go. That one. This bad. Nope, not that one. There we go. Alright, we're chilling now. Okay. This. You goddamn buttons, bro. I'm telling you. Stream is hard. YouTube, we're good on there. Last but not least, you know, I kind of understand why people spend like hundreds of dollars on like a Steam Deck in order to like go like live on like every platform at once and everything. I kind of get the appeal of just pressing a button, everything is solved immediately. Anyway, how are we doing today, boys? Tonight is going to be the last stream for probably about a week or so. I have a very busy week ahead of me. I'm working like every single day. Monday is my only day off this week, and I kind of need that to decompress, even though I usually stream on Mondays. Check the week siblings. We are on a Wednesday, my dudes. The black belt at Lake of Rage. Does that like help me? I might as well go grab it. It's free. I don't honestly care, dude. I'm not grabbing it. Yeah, I'm working on an Easter day. Usually my day off. I have an 8-hour shift then. That's gonna suck ass, and I'm literally off only on Monday. I'm gonna be very, very tired. I gotta prep for this cat I'm getting, because I'm getting a cat soon. It's gonna be a thing in and of itself. It'll be a whole ordeal. I gotta like buy all the cat supplies. I gotta buy like, gotta get shots for it and everything. Gotta like clean my entire apartment, make sure it's like cat proof. Make sure there's like no little weird spots for him to get into and like get lost to society. That type of stuff. God knows there's probably some shit he's gonna get into though. I know I'm gonna miss something like really important. Probably like I'm like concerned about like, because there's like steel wool in one of the spots. Like the little radiator base and everything. So I'm like concerned about that and like what's gonna do to the little kitty. I think he'll be okay. I think he's gonna be a big boy. I need a good cat though. I need like a cat that's hard. Cats that's gonna body people, you know? Give it a little mice issue. He's gotta earn his keep, bro. He's like pretty much an employee. He's like 40% like I'm getting him because they're useful. 60% because I want a cat and have a nice little pet. I don't have the appropriate shadow. Hang on. There we go. Disconnected already, cuz? Who's this? What's even happening over there? There we go, it's back. That was weird. Yeah, TikTok just does that sometimes. I'm not entirely sure why. Just taps out. Just that one, too. Every other platform is totally fine. Bro, why you gotta do that me like that, honestly? There, Grimer. It's fine. He's not gonna do it again. He's gonna do a dumb move, and I'm not gonna be punished for pressing a button. Everything's gonna be nice. Oh my god, he lived. No way he did that to me, bro. Aurora Beam. Now we're gonna minimize spam. Sludge? We take these, right? Like, we're totally fine. He poisoned us? That's a pain in the ass. I gotta go for this, though. Wait, we have rest. Nothing matters. We can just sleep. What's bro gonna do when we're snoozing? This is good XP for Kyriakos. He's gonna need all the XP in the world. Muck is annoying. Muck is like not who I want to see, so we're gonna have Arnold try to handle that one. He's kind of especially defensive Pokemon. And now he's just really tanky. He's just gonna be annoying. Yeah, I don't think HP Dark helps us here. I think Strength might... Ember might be better at this point, to be honest. Kinda wish I had, like, good moves. Kinda wish things were nice. Everything's terrible. Great. What's up, Francisco? How you doing, homie? Your night's going well? I gotta get a burn, bro. Like, you gotta give me something here. I'm a believer here. I never get burns from members, so clearly it's gonna start happening now. I think it's gonna use Sludge and it's gonna make me sad, so we're gonna go to Zane here. I just got out of work. Sam, I got out a couple hours ago. Played a little Marvel Rivals when I got home. And just, that's pretty much it. I ain't got that dog in me to do, like, anything else. I had, like, stuff I wanted to do today, and I'm just like, nah. I want to get a little bit of editing and scripting done for the next video. For the main channel, but wasn't in the cards today. So I need to, like, buy antidotes and, like, escape ropes and, like, actual supplies now, I think. Because we're kind of, like... My mouse is in the middle of the screen. No one told me this. He's having a... not a great time. Let me get out of here easy. Gotta watch his animation. I hate it, dude. I hate the flashing of this. It, like... It just annoys me. I don't even know how to describe it, bro. It's not very pleasant on the eyes. He's fine, though. He has, like, so much HP, it doesn't even matter. Gonna deal with this rapid purple. At least it's purple, bro. Purple's a good color. Not biased. Can't imagine why you think I would like purple, dude. Can't even imagine why. Yes, yes, heal me, Nurse Joy, please. Everything's terrible. So the run is in a bit of a precarious position, friends. We have basically 3 good Pokemon. Like, we have Seal, Lantern, and Quilava. We kind of really need like 1 more level in Quilava so he gets a good move. We might be at the point where we could possibly backtrack and fight the guys in Union Cave. We also have like other trainers around like Blackthorn City and everything. Like near Ice Path to fight. Because I gotta be in a good position to fight that rival. He's gonna be a bit of an issue. I feel like you're not the guy I want to be fighting with Kyriakos. Kyriakos needs all the XP. We're gonna keep XP share on him. Offering, okay. Level 23, which is like potentially sketchy, but like I'm a believer here. Oh, that wasn't even close. He didn't even come close to knocking him out, bro. What is that? Need like a Mystic Water on my man right here? Like, what is that? He did like 0 damage. I can't lose any of these people. They're like, I have like no safe switch here. Bro has to stay in and pray to God they don't click the funny explosion button. They're only out against... Okay, thank God. I was gonna be concerned if my man sent out like 6 more coughings, all with self-destruct. That's gotta be like a trader in like a Kaizo ROM hack, right? Some guy with like 6 explosion only mons. He just clicks the button every time. There's no way that's on like one of the older ones. Probably a little more interesting than Platinum these days. I know Platinum Kaizo is like the newest one that's out. It's probably like, you know, has a little more intentional game design behind it. This isn't bad XP though. It's like 440 per. I can kind of accept that. I just wish Aurora Beam didn't suck ass. That would be kind of a big deal for us. That's fine. Not the worst, honestly. I feel like these, like... Am I crazy? There's kind of a level jump in this dungeon. These guys are kind of like a real level. You got more Grimers? Oh, Bertata sucks, dude. He's not a lot of experience. The, what do you call them? I forget the name. The Grimers are nice because they have a lot of HP, and if I remember correctly, like the XP you get is based on the HP value of the Pokemon you knock out. So the more base HP, the better. That's why like Audino and like Chansey are such good to farm. If you're looking for maximizing XP. What did he just say? It feels great ordering Pokemon to commit crimes. That is a crazy thing to admit. Why would you say such a crazy thing? Literally, what is wrong with you? Like, what? He's actually insane. You are horrifying, by the way. Like, I don't want to fight this guy in the slightest. I have no good option here. I think I just need to pray, to be honest with you. Who is Melina? Melina doesn't even particularly do anything here. But if you go to Melina right here, what does that look like for me? So I know this boy gonna explode on me. Alright, you went smokescreen. I'm predicting it right here, boy. Do it. Self-destruct. Maybe he doesn't have self-destruct. Maybe I'm afraid for no reason. But if I could just keep using it. I knew it, bro. You can't fool me. Melina's my goat. Holy shit. That's goat shit right there. I would be pissed if I was him. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's a crazy thing to have happen to you. We just really dunked on that dude. Crazy. Melina's already contributing. Are you? I thought that was a scientist. You're a scientist. I thought I was gonna have to scrap at that guy, bro. He was ready to throw hands. Why does he look so weird? So I hate that spelling of Mark. Oh god. On tab. M-A-R-C is incorrect. M-A-R-K. 27? Brother, that's like a real level. Why was Jasmine's Magnemite so strong? I did like no damage to hers. These guys take like 1 billion damage. What's even happening here? That had been like a max roll, dude. There's no way. Wait. I just did no fucking damage against Jasmine, I guess. Alright, well. Silly me, I suppose. Arnold Gaming. Oh, he lived. Lock on. What do you got? Some crazy shit for me? You got a Zap Cannon? With a meme on me right here, bro. Do some esoteric things. That's good XP. What all those guys? We have another of these boys. A regular Rocket Grunt. Fight him first. God, I need Flame Wheel so bad, dude. It's such a big power boost. It's such a move. Such a decent move that does things. You're, like, slightly concerning. I don't have a good move to, like, beat your ass with. Conversion 2? He's Steel type? I realized Team Rocket would blast off because they're rock. You just realize that, bro? That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Come on up, pal. I told you. Why did he become Steel type? Why did he use Conversion 2? Why is it, what did he mean by this? He's water now. I think it's fine. What does Conversion 2 do? Why did he become a Steel type? It seems suboptimal, I must say. Yeah, we're getting some cash in here. Hold up. We're kind of like rich with it now. So let me Kyriakos to get more. He needs, what, 8? We're getting there, bro. He needs like 8 levels. 9 levels. He needs 38 for Ice Beam. As a seal, mind you. That's the annoying part. Happens to figure I didn't think about it. Did you play Pokopia yet? Because, they expand on the rocket theme a little bit, not to spoil too much. The rocket is very important, believe it or not. Okay, wait. Kyriakos is coming online now. He's gonna have a real Pokemon. It's a Golbat. He's gonna outspeed and like Confuse Ray. He did the exact thing I said he'd do. I hate this Pokemon. Yurikos doesn't care though, I believe. Yeah, dude. Yurikos is him. This is like definitely a 3-hit KO. Yep. Do that one. We're gonna buy a Switch too. I have to buy one by summertime, unfortunately, just for Fire Emblem. It is a curse being a Fire Emblem fan. Even if I'm not even that crazy about like the new one that's coming out. Because it's like not my favorite game. Based on my favorite like game, I should say. You gotta do what you gotta do for your favorite series, you know what I mean? And hey, who knows, maybe they'll like release like one other game worth owning on the Switch too. I guess it'll be good for Wind and Waves as that comes out. And I can play Champions on it in like glorious HD, you know? Important things. We're kind of doing it now, dude. Alright, the good... Yurikos is kind of going crazy these days. I don't know when he evolves, we're pressing B, bro. Moral compass? What about a moral compass? Have they, are there emulators for the Switch too? Yeah, because I know they were out real fast for the Switch 1. They had that shit, like, instantaneously when it came to the Switch 1. Like, concerningly fast, I would go as far as saying. You know, bro, I think I might clear off the trainers that are near, what do you call it? Union Cave. And, the ones that are near Ice Path. Just because, like... we need all the XP in the world. And I'm more concerned with the Pokemon that are inside of, like, Rocket Tower. They're a little scarier than these other trainers. In theory, anyway. I could be proven wrong very quickly. Dude, I was shocked how well it worked. Like, the Switch 1 emulators worked on release. Like, they were, like, good. And my computer sucks ass, so I was, like, really surprised how good they were. Alright, I feel like you are a psychic guy. So we're gonna have Arnold up in here. He's got psychic vibes to me, right? He's not a psychic. I didn't play the psychic music. Oh no, it is. It's because I talked to him, maybe. Maybe that's a different tune. We can finally get confirmation, boys. If our theory is correct. It's HP Dark. That's so interesting. I'm still not sure it's good, but... thank God we have a real move. Thank the Lord. Ember was not caught anymore. Ember cost our boy Cutler. Kadabra, you say? We win these? HP Dark? Dude, Hidden Power is fun in a Nuzlocke, actually. Wait. You just, like, try to high roll some bullshit and pray it works. You didn't one-shot him? Or they use Future Sight? We doing some shit like we're in competitive modern day? It's crazy, like, Future Sight is a thing that people use in modern, like, singles, by the way. I never thought I'd see the day where that's a thing. Alright, I know you are definitely a little man. Some, fishing Pokemon, so got just a guy for that one. But I thought you got some bullshit there. I got like a Remoraid and an Octillery. Have we seen an Octillery, like, ever? Is Octillery in this game? Like, I know he's Gen 2, but I feel like that's not a real Pokemon. It's like fake. Two Remoraids. Huh? We're going with 2 Remoraids. Interesting play, I must say. $1,000 for defeating. I guess the plan was wait until I have the amulet coin to maximize my money, but like, I'm not that hard pressed about that, to be honest with you. I'm more concerned with like not losing any more Pokemon than maximizing the funds. He's upset I made him lose a Poliwag. Poliwag. Of all the Pokemon in the game, Poliwag. We care about Poliwag out here, bro. Wilton's all about them Poliwags. God, he needs so much XP, bro. It's gonna be such a bit. Alright, no, Seaking's such a good Pokemon to fight. Wait. This guy's like a XP balloon. He's evolved too? Oh, we're at like 1 billion right here. Thank you, XP share. Or 54 times 2? Okay. Wait. I think you should have had another one. You should have more Seakings, I think, actually. I think that'd be really, really good idea. Give me more experience. I should get Zane a couple levels, because he does have to fight the, one guy. The Feraligatr. Homie does have a level 32 Feraligatr in the next rival fight in the basement of the store. I don't know what trainer type that guy is. Like, actually. I think Kyriakos is like a solid option, though. He's a psychic. I should have known from that bowl cut, bro. I'm a fool. Oh, he's a Pokemaniac. Wait, we're fine. Oh, wait, this is such a good option. This is so sick. Level 27 is fat XP right here. Seal's truly him. This is actually the best Pokemon ever created. Yo, what's up, Nick? How you doing tonight, bro? Alright, that's like 800 XP. We take those. My Pokemon are appealing. Never talk to me again, cuz. Literally, who are you? Target? Bored as... Dude, Target is boring as all hell. It's like... It doesn't hit the same way as like shopping at like some place like Walmart is. Walmart's like a PvP zone, bro. It's going down when you're at Walmart. Is that an item? Wait. I'm seeing it. Wait, there's Pokemon here. I don't fucking know there's Pokemon here. I didn't know there was grass. Wait. What are you talking about? Hey, what's up, user? Going good. How you doing tonight? Alright, let's get a Zane up there. He's got T-Wave. I have no idea we can get here. Actually, I didn't know this was here. Oh, that was useless. Actually, that's really sick. Give me someone good. Good Pokemon. Good Pokemon. I said good Pokemon. The fuck do I do with a Lickitung? What? Oh, he's level 26. I mean, he's a warm body. Brother can join the team. Thank you for the gift, Nick. Appreciate that. Dude, I can't shop, bro. I'm not a shopper at heart. I hate like going to a retail store and buying things. Even like shopping online, I get like choice paralysis, dude. Like I bought a like a vacuum when I moved into my new apartment. Got a little tiny canister one, and like I swear to God, I spent like a week and a half like doing research, figuring out the best one, like and just like figure out like my options, and literally it was like a whole like ordeal. Sometimes I wish I could just buy bullshit and not care. For Gen 2 mine is Girafarig. I like Girafarig a lot. How do you feel about Farigiraf? My favorite Gen 2 mon's Porygon 2. It's literally my second favorite Pokemon all time. Love me Porygon 2. Can Lickitung get in the ball, by the way? Like, you're literally not a real Pokemon. 99.9 Pokemon for the Ranch Mew in Gen 4. What is the Ranch View? I'm not familiar with Gen 4's game. I haven't played like... Dude, I love Farigger F. Every time I play VGC, I'm like, I want to use it, but it never fits in what I'm trying to do. Yay, we caught a Pokemon. Another body for the compost. We need more female bodybuilder names. 25 greatest female bodybuilders. Thank you, the fitness group. As Obelisk, thank you, thank you. There's actually a band called Brand of Sacrifice. They have a lot of weeaboo merch for some reason. I couldn't really tell you why. We'll call her Sheila. I didn't get an encounter on this route, correct? Like, I'm not crazy? Yeah, we're chilling. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot, too. I never, like, actually really played, like, the Pokemon card game as a kid. Like, we just collected the cards. We played the fuck out of Yu-Gi-Oh! On the schoolyard, though, dude. Like, to the point where it kind of became a problem. Like, people were getting in trouble and shit, because, like, kids started, like, stealing cards and everything. High school didn't really fuck with the Pokemon cards, so we just bought the booster packs. That's really it. Let's go hit a... What do you call it? My Pokemon Ranch. I've never heard of My Pokemon Ranch. Never heard of this at all. Yeah, Brand of Sacrifice is like a deathcore band. For some reason, there are a lot of deathcore bands and like metalcore bands with like anime merch. Like my pink hoodie is a band within Destruction that's got Sailor Moon on it. I have like a cut off like shirt for like working out. That's by a band called Distant. And it's got like Evangelion on it and everything. Like it's kind of strange how much there is. I should buy an escape rope. A few more trainers down in Union Cave. We can do a farm real fast. Legends of Blue Eyes White Dragon card. I was never a Blue Eyes kid. I was always a Red Eyes type of kid. I like Summon Skull too. My favorite actual archetype though was like, what do you call it? Toon World. The Toon World sucked ass. From what I hear, it still sucks ass to this very day. No matter what they do. I just really like Toon Summon Skull. I really like that card. Might as well just grab the berry while I'm here. There's no berry? Alright, bet. Whatever you say, game. They say no berry, I say no berry. Maybe I'm out of inventory slots, actually. That might have been the issue. The 11 Invasion of Chaos came out. Treated Black. Dude, Blackluster Soldier was cool as shit too. All right, so you guys have added Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a kid. I have a question to pose to you guys. Did you guys have Hungry Burger, like the ritual monster? But you guys but no one had the burger like card, like the actual ritual card itself? Because I swear to God, everybody had Hungry Burger, dude, and nobody had the fucking ritual card. I kind of loved Hungry Burger just because that shit was dumb as all hell. Like, what the fuck is that? I still, like, kind of fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, when Legacy of the Duelist came out, like, the game, I played that a lot. Like, I can't, like, learn Yu-Gi-Oh! And keep the rules straight. I have to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In, like, a video game format, where anytime I try to do something illegal, it, like, yells at me. That type of thing. This isn't the Pokemon I want right here, by the way. This is not what I'm trying to do. Probably fine. You guys played Duelist of the Roses back in the day, too? All the Bird Trio, Lugia, Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, Deoxys, Legendary Beast, and Pokemon Fire Red. Bro. Dude, I love Shiny Dragonite, dude. That's a good shiny, Risha. So, hey, Joe, I hope you're doing well. I hope Risha and Joe, I hope you guys are doing well tonight. So, Joe, I got a question about the name, bro. Are you Joe or are you saying, hey, Joe? That's the real question here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be calling you Joe. I don't know if you're calling me Joe. Like, because the name's like a sentence. Blue Eyes all... Dude, Blue Eyes is so sick. Like, I really fuck with Red Eyes more, but like Blue Eyes is cool. I gotta give it up for him. He's like the OG. Are you like a trainer? Like, where am I right now? I feel like last time I came here on my last attempt, I also was incredibly confused and lost. Bro, thanks, Joe. Dude, us Joes gotta stick together, you know? There's not a lot of us out there. Very uncommon name. That's a good nickname. My nickname is Dumbass. It wasn't, but could you imagine? Not the growl, bro. That's your Girafarig. Sometimes I don't know how I feel about the name like Girafarig. It almost sounds like a slur, bro. If you said that with some vitriol, you said like fucking before it, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like these fucking Girafarigs. Like something like that, dude. Like that sounds like... I feel like I could get in trouble for that clip right there, you know? Serious shit. Yeah, we take these, right? Mother's dad's name is Joe. It's a good name. The only problem with being named Joe is like people call you stupid shit all the time. Like anytime like anybody call me G.I. Joe, Cup of Joe, like some shit like that, it's just like, eye rolling, dude. Horrible. Like the younger Joes out there don't got to deal with the G.I. Joe one, thankfully. It's really only my age group. Honestly, like G.I. Joe's not even my age group. This shit's even older than me. There's teachers would be hitting me with that shit. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Stop saying that. There's gotta be something in here, right? You just gotta patch your grass for fun. Oh yeah. I'm not doing any unknown stuff. I'm not messing with no unknowns. I only mess with known quantities, dude. That's the type of fellow I am. Sleepy. Yeah, bro, you get hit with a Sleepy Joe these days, too. Or a Joe Mama. I don't mind a Jover. Jover ain't bad. Like, literally, where am I in society anymore? Bro, I'm not doing the puzzles. Like, leave me alone. I did one. That's enough for me. Are there things over here? Oh, that's just a exit. Doing some... They might be in that grass. Damn shame I already got my Ruins of Alpha encounter. I tried to get a, actual unknown. Like, completely unironically, by the way. I actually thought that would be a good idea. Alright, I think we're, like, actually out of trainers now. No, there's a guy south of Blackthorn. Wait. Wait. What level are they? Natu could be interesting. I'm not entirely sold on, getting, what's his name? I feel like, Smeargle is something, to say the very least. I don't think there's, like, useful Pokemon in these grasses for us. Like, we get a Gligar, but I don't think Gligar does it. Literally kind of needs Glysaur. Thank you for the gems. The power gems, Nick. Don't get more viewers on here. I don't know. Sometimes TikTok's weird, especially with the lives. Like sometimes I say a funny word and then just like people stop showing up. Phone trainer. No, we don't do the rematches. We're banning the rematches. One trainer each time. And we're under leveled, so be it, bro. We figure it out from there. We're not ice type just yet, so we can chill. Yeah, I've seen some like TikTok streamers and they just be like, they're like screaming. They get like one donation, they're just like start fucking bouncing off the walls. And I'm not like, I don't think I have enough caffeine on the planet for that, for me. I ain't that type of fellow, unfortunately. It's all going to Kirikos. But you need to get to level 38. He gets Ice Beam. Then he can kind of be a real boy. Ice Beam's kind of a good move. You can't even like get it. It's like really hard to get in this game. There's no TM for it on like Gen 1. I think literally like Lapras and Dugong were the only people who learn it naturally. My crystal over in 3 years and wound up getting shiny Chikorita. Few hours? Shit. That's full odds too, so it takes people like weeks upon weeks. That's crazy actually. What color is it? It's kind of like a yellowy type thing, right? If I remember correctly. I don't think you need takedown there, Chief. Doing a little too much with that. My man hitting a takedown is kind of wild. Let me top off real quick. Keep the XP share on him, just like in case. Ah, there's always that guy over there I miss. I hate this route, bro. You gotta go through like 7 times, I feel like. Alright, we already had a Geodude, so we get to re-roll this encounter. I should probably go Pokeballs. Get Pokeballs before I do this, actually. Hang on. Let me do something intelligent. I am capable of that every so often. It's very rare on this stream. Sometimes my one brain cell hits like the corner of the room like a DVD screensaver. And I get like one coherent thought then. Let's manage the inventory. Can't use the X speed, so we get rid of those. Yeah, we could almost buy Fire Blast actually. Fire Blast is like $1,000 from we trade our money for coins. I'm not entirely sure how important that is, but like that's a thing. Like we can do that. Now we're broke because we bought 10 Ultra Balls. Now we're destitute actually. Like we'll never financially recover from this. It's actually sickening. Holy shit, the Johto economy is rough, bro. Get me out of here. Like, what is this? Where do we go this way? Graveler, eh? This is a dupe, so we can't deal with him. As much as I would love to blow that guy up for some experience. Another Graveler, huh? Did you be hitting me with them? Lazy Nuzlocke? What's lazy about the Nuzlocke, Brett? This is a lazy rule set. I'll take an elixir. That'll go rot in the bank until we get to the Elite Four. How's my man looking, dude? He's getting there, bro. 6 more levels. Winnable. Well and truly is winnable. What if I bring in a Lickitung to the Elite Four? Wouldn't that be crazy? That might be even worse than bringing in Onyx in Gen 1. At least in Gen 1, Onyx did shit, bro. I'll die on that hill. That guy was useful. That guy was going crazy. He carried me. He was a very integral part of our line to defeat what's his face? Lance. And he was the final Pokemon. Well, he wasn't the final Pokemon. He was the Pokemon on the screen when we defeated the champion. Therefore, that means Onyx is good, right? He like sucks and like he's weird because I feel like a lot of Pokemon you fight are just like they're usually like very regimented. They're like very few mixed sweepers. And he kind of just shuts down any physical attacker no matter what. I'm gonna try to stay in and just headbutt this guy down. I don't want to split experience. All gotta go to Kyriakos. Bro, you can flinch. I give you permission. Morales got... Oh, that was actually terrible XP. I thought it'd be a little bit better, I'm not gonna lie. The Tortle? Yo, I fear this actually is a lantern switch. Zane is a... He needs XP too. Alright, I'll see you later, Nick. Get home from Target safe. I can't see the little animation for Spark. The little, like, lightning lines that are on the homie when you use it. Shit looks like the icon for Mage Armor in Baldur's Gate. Which is, like, the weirdest cut ever, but, like, trust me, bro. That's what it looks like in that game. Just, like, believe me. He lived. I think that's good for us. I think we take those. Alright, thanks, cool trainer Kelly. I feel like you're probably an annoying fellow. I feel like we'll probably be okay, though. You probably just got, like, dumb Pokemon. I feel like I can just click, like, Surf 5 times, and everything will be okay. I'm a believer in Surf. I'm a Surf enjoyer, dude. Like, what? Do I have to be afraid? Like, genuinely. It's just a Machoke. What does he even do? He takes Surfs to the dome very well, apparently. That did like 20 damage. I think we can stay in. It seems safe. It really is crazy how strong Surf is. I feel like Surf at being a TM is probably why like water Pokemon feels so strong in like a playthrough of Pokemon. Because you can put that on like everybody, bro. Every single water Pokemon just gets an 80 base power like stab move. Like alpha rip, like no investment at all. It's actually crazy. That's fat XP right there, dude. Huge, some might say. Not the Poke here. I'm out of items. Wait, no, I have max potions. Wait. I ain't heading back. No, sir. We stay here. We keep it going. Keep it moving. I love Helioptile, dude. My favorite... So, when I was playing a decent amount of ZA online, I was a big fan of normal gem Heliolisk. Because dude had... You would just like make that like a plus move in that game and do extra damage. You did a normal gem to boost a hyper beam. And I would just have the dude run around rattling off fat hyper beams on everyone. Because when you would like faint and like reset, they would restore the normal gem. So like every life in the online battles, you could just keep rattling off the hyper beams with the normal gem. Like brother was just a walking nuke. My man is named Timothy, bro. I feel like people would actually be really okay with like TMs and everything. Like, or HMs rather, coming back as like a mandatory thing. If like, they were all strong. Because no one's gonna be like, oh yeah, using Surf sucks. But like, if you had like a strong like move, like, if Cut wasn't ass, like, I think people will be okay with having to have a guy with Cut, you know? Like if Cut was like a strong steel move, people would be like, okay. Can you not? You do magnitude 9? That's horrible. Like, don't do that. Sick XP though. 5 levels to the Ice Beam. I like high-key wish we had an Everstone. It would be kind of bad if we screw up and like don't press B. You just have to hold it, right? Like I've never actually like said no to an evolution playing Pokemon, to be honest with you. That's Dark Cave, ain't it? Yeah, like if Rock Smash was like a good move, Strength was a good, like Strength should be a good move too. Like I'm okay with Rock Smash once it becomes like a guaranteed like defense drop. Like it's more like tolerable then, you know. Like Fly is like not bad. Like if Fly was 100% accurate, it would be a little more tolerable. But just like Cut being trash is just not it, dude. It's a tough sell. And these guys are like level 17, by the way. I couldn't tell you why. You guys are basically donating EVs to us. My boy Camper Ted's out here with his Mankey, ready to go. I'm gonna go with an Aurora Beam to save a little bit of power points. You couldn't one-shot him? Brother, you're up like 70 levels. You're like double his level. What are you talking about? Kyriakos. What are you doing? What'd he do? Why'd he do that? Why'd he not do that? Let's go. We got a dire hit. I don't even know what dire hit does. I'm gonna be so honest, bros. I couldn't tell you what a dire hit or a guard special do. Every time I fought Giovanni in Gen 1 and my man's, yo, I got that guard special. I'm like, okay. Go off, King. This fat XP from this Ponyta, dude. Yo, honestly, that isn't bad. Gym we're on. We're on the last gym. We have to finish the rocket takeover of the Goldenrod Tower. And then go fight Claire. Trying to level up my Seal to get Ice Beam at level 38 though, by the time we get to Claire. We need to keep it a Seal, by the way. We can't have it evolve in the Dugong. It gets at like too high of a level. Oh, we're back here. This is fine, because I can restore the power points. Restore my mana. I think we'll have an easier time with Claire than the previous run. Yo, what's up, Notebook? Welcome back. How you doing tonight? So, yeah, 5 more levels. He's kind of chilling. We have all the trainers inside of the gym to go through, but like, I don't trust Aurora Beam. And also, like, a lot of those guys are probably fucking, like, actual psychos that have moves that will beat my ass. Such as Thunder. Fought him. Let's go this way. I'm pretty sure I had a fun day. That's what's up. We love a fun day here. I had a fun day at work too. I didn't do anything for the second half of my shift. I literally just sat in the break room looking at my phone. Personal training is great when you don't have clients. Highly recommend it. Then I worked out on my shift and finished my workout, then just fucked around on my phone. Ooh, not the wing attack, bro. It should be fat XP. Wait, the fucking Pidgeot. You guys like how it's called Pidgeot, but because they pronounce Pidgeot in the Poke Rap back in the day, nobody says my man's name correctly? 920? Alright, well, I mean, we're gonna have to, Wait, where's Arnold? Arnold, help! Arnold, help! This is still scary because we're both Thunder punched in the face. Wait, no, we have an answer for this. We need him. I don't want to go to him, but we have an answer. We got Melita. Oh my god. We did no damage. Melita, save us. Yeah, you don't gotta divulge. Like, does Electabuzz have a physical move that I have to worry about? Ooh, big switch. A big switch from your boy right here. I think we wall here. He might have like tackle or some shit. He had light. Oh, he had light screen. He's got Swift. He's a Swifty. He one-shot Melina. I mean, that's fine. What is Melina gonna do for us? That's fine, to be honest. Well, there's a level 21. Like, what is he gonna do at this point? I also feel like it's not a good Pokemon in general. Unfortunately. Voloswine is kind of not it. It's okay, we can replace Melina. I have a very good replacement lined up. A higher level one. We just caught her too. Yo, that Electabuzz had XP in him. Alright. We have to stop him to do that. I love Electabuzz's cry. I wish he sounded like he did in the show. So we stopped the evolution. Because level 38 is when Seal learns Ice Beam. While Dugong learns it at 41, which is above the ice cap, or the level cap for the Claire fight. So we gotta go a few more levels as a Seal. It's okay. Melita will have a lot of company in the box of the fallen Pokemon. Don't you worry. Melita has 16 other friends to join. It just goes so I get Ice Beam at an earlier level in time to fight the dragons in the gym. It's too late if you go for Dugong. Alright, everybody say hello to Sheila. This is our fearless guy. A Lickitung that's gonna really do something. A real Pokemon that definitely is on the team that's gonna really contribute. Gonna hold down the fort, some might say. Really carry us to victory. How are we looking? 4 more levels. Pretty good defenses, actually, even as a Seal. Could be a fat Dugong, bro. We kind of were using it against a lot of Gravelers and shit, so like that is a lot of like defensive EVs. Like, so we take those. This way? Alright, that was the correct path. Fought those people. Can't carry more items. I got too much junk on me. I'm gonna give a sharp beak over to our good friend Karina. For when we need a level 9 Hoot Hoot to hit a sick fly on somebody. I think Brilliant Diamond and Pearl could have had like graphics that don't suck ass. As like not of like I know that's a kind of a non-answer, but the early where you get the early Phanpy? I'm a Phanpy enjoyer. I love me some Don Fan, dude. That boy was going crazy in Johto Journeys. Teddy Ursa's interesting, but I'm not. I feel like it might be a hard guy to train. I would also like to see Diamond and Pearl have like the Elite Four teams from the Platinum. And more Platinum content. Because Flint's fuck ass team from Diamond and Pearl was crazy to bring back, dude. Like, that shit was nonsense. Oh, they just put my boy Fanfi on there. I know Teddy Ursa's in Dark Cave. Fanfi would be sick. Might be like okay against Faulkner too. I think ground resists ground. I don't know if that's true or not. I just feel like it is. You have a golem? What the fuck? Okay, mister. Sneasel and... Ooh, I love Cubone. Cubone's good in Gen 1. Or Gen 2, rather. I'm not sure how good it is for, like, a playthrough, like a Nuzlocke and everything, but, like, that boy's OU and competitive. He's, like, the premier wall breaker. Hey, it's a Teddy Ursa. Level 20. We can use a Teddy Ursa, I think. Add the boy to the team. Never mind. Fuck everything I just said. Come on, man. Oh, that's a waste of encounter. We're running very, very low on encounters. We got like Mount Mortar left, Route 33. That's like basically, I think we got everybody on here, actually. We go down here. Aha! The final man. Like later we never Rattata and Spearow. Yeah, but my thing is if I have to go back, like, he's gonna be so behind the level curve because we're not grinding or hacking in rare candies in the Nuzlocke. So, like, at that point, he might be too low of a level to really use. We kind of have to bank on the percentage. Why does my man have such a low-level Pokemon, by the way? What are we doing here? Need the homie to have a little bit, better. Feel Thick Club. That sucks. It'd be like, we have to really bank it on being on the first encounter. Actually, I don't even know if we like would be able to based on the Nuzlocke rules. Thick Club is a weird situation with that. At that point, I might have to like catch the Cubone and Kanto. And, like, hope that it just comes with a Thick Club. It's dicey in those situations. So I can only realistically battle the first Pokemon I catch on a route with the rule set. I can't like farm like any other Pokemon. Brother, get me some levels here. What are we doing? He's so slow. So he's gonna kill those feet. Like technically, but like I'm also trying to ban like infinite resources and like farming stuff endlessly, and I feel like that opens like a gray area. Or like I could theoretically farm infinite anything by doing that. Three more levels will be set for player. I'm a believer, dude. You just gotta high roll it. Though I make the synopsis little video to post on YouTube, I'll get accused of like cheating. Why we stream the entire all the runs. I don't know why I'm always like afraid that there's gonna be like a weird timing. Like if you mistime the B button press, the guy will still evolve and just ruin your day. Like I don't know why I think that's a thing. This dragon type Pokemon in my opinion. Like, define what we mean by dragon, like in general, because the answer is definitely Mega Rayquaza. But like, we talking like the pseudo legendary like dragons, like we talking like the dragony dragons, like I want to say Dragonite. That boy's a steadfast, dude. He's been good since day one. Well, actually, he wasn't that good in Gen 1, actually. Dragonite's a good boy. I think this is the floor we dipped on. Oh, we did fight this. Fight him? I don't know if we fought him. Arnold, save us! Arnold, you're our only hope! We did fight him. You're the fake guy. I know you. You have some people with explosion. Oh yes, that's Mega Rayquaza then. That thing is insane. The fact that thing can Mega Evolve and still hold a Life Orb is just unbelievable. They thought that was okay. Like, they really were like, oh yeah, that's a thing that we should have in the funny video game. That's totally acceptable. Bro, do you got enough Pokemon there? It's level 30! That's terrifying. I have like no out here. I just have to pray. Oh, we did piss poor damage. All dragons are I couldn't kind of understand the Charizard. I'm not sure what my man is cooking up with having the Aerodactyl. That's an interesting one to me. You got this, Sheila. I'm a believer, bro. Sheila, I don't think I'm a believer anymore. Wait, Sheila, I'm believing again. The belief is back in town. Winnable? I feel like I can't even possibly risk switching here. Hit yourself. Sheila, no! Welp, I can't believe the Lickitung let us down. Who'da thunk? I'm for one shocked, honestly. I really thought Lickitung was the answer. The truth, even. Why do you have to have 65 coughings, bro? Can't you just be normal? I can't deal with this, bro. He clicked the funny boom button and my day is ruined. This is why we need an Onix. Oh, Sheila can join all the other homies. Looking a little cramped in that box, though. Got the whole gang in there at this point. We're getting there. Why do you have so many? What's wrong with you? I have like no outs here. I just have to pray. What the fuck is this shit, man? Brother's out here just ruining my day. For poison. Of course for poison. Good XP till they hit self-destruct and the day is ruined. It's coming. Give us some time. You have a wheezing? Dog, stop! This guy is a menace, man! How much does that do? I have to stay in, unfortunately. And just click a funny flame wheel and pray. Hit like a smoke screen or something, dude. Don't do sludge again. Oh, the damage is horrible. Where's the burn? We never get the burn, cuz. It's a nightmare. Crit? Something's good's gotta happen here. Big tackle? He crit us. It was a big tackle. I didn't mean like that. Like when I said big tackle, that's not what I meant. This guy's disgusting. Brother, what is wrong with your wheezing, by the way? What the fuck is wrong with your wheezing? Why is he doing this? Is he okay? Check this man. What the fuck is happening? He's a crit monster. He still has 2 Pokemon. It's a nightmare. Alright, we have an out. Karina, you have to save us. One big surf is all we need. Dude, this wheezing is insane. Thank God he used tackle. Alright, we do what Seal does best. Quick little snooze. We just died. We lost our level 9 Hoot Hoot. Oh, we'll just get crit again. That's totally fine, actually. You should keep doing that coughing. I think that's totally cool. Alright, we're restarting, boys. This guy fucking sucks ass. Who is wrong? What is wrong with him? What the fuck? He's got 6 coughings. Are you joking? What is this? Alright, well, we restart the run there, boys. We literally don't have an out. We have no way of beating Claire at that point. Hypno? Bro, I don't trust Hypno. That guy's let me down left, right, and center, bro. That Pokemon is a failure. Hey, does OBS want to work? Like, what are we doing here? Hello? Game's right there. Oh, not that one. There we go. Alright, we gotta change the frame, boys. I think we're a frame 3 type of stream. Yeah, we would have had to defeat Claire with quite literally just a Quilava and all that other shit. Wow, that's terrible. That was a nightmare and a half. Alright, I forgot how clocks work real quick. So I really think there is a lot of Pokemon you fight with Explosion in this game. There is a lot of Splody boys. So I think you need a rock guy. I think you need Onyx Graveler or Sudowoodo. You need a starter. You need an Icy boy. You need an electric Pokemon. That's like 4 committed guys right there. I think you need someone to resist self-destruct and explosion. You can tank those on the chin. Like, it's like mandatory. Maybe Magneton can do it, but I'm not too convinced. We're changing the name, bro. Switching it. Rikujodo. Yeah, but I feel like the ghost Pokemon probably just get their ass beat anyway. They're very, very frail. Alright, we don't have to save money with Mom, we learned, because we can get a Moonstone as soon as we get Surf. I think the name change is going to be the difference maker, bro. This is how we win. See you, Notebook. Today's what, Wednesday, my dudes? Yeah, bro. It's fine. Let's go. JoJo? Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference? Alright, what's the naming convention we're doing now, boys? What's the category we're doing for the homies? We're going with the classic. We're going with Quilava again. We're committed to Quilava. Yeah, I'll take a Cyndaquil, dude. Capital cities? Oh, we got a female Quilava. Interesting. I like that idea. My only problem with it is I feel like a lot of them are way too long to actually fit. You know what I mean? Like, I might fit in, like, no Indianapolis in here. Also, I don't know the capital cities. Is also kind of a problem. We've done states before, too. Maybe the list of U.S. capital cities. Alright, we can do this. Sacramento's the capital of California? What are you talking about? Really? Honestly, these names aren't too long. I think this is doable. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's go with the capital names. What do you mean Sacramento's the capital, bro? That's crazy. Let's go with... Let's go Madison, dude. No, this doesn't feel like a Madison. This feels like a Juneau, the capital of Alaska. Juneau. Good call on that one, user. Did I spell that correctly? Juneau. Alright, I know how to spell it, boys. We're set. I'm smart. We'll do veggies next time. Alright, so... we gotta get that Geodude, bro. I think we gotta go Graveler. Onyx, I think, has a lot of long-term impact for us, to be so for real with you. What if it's a shiny, dude? Shiny? When will we get a shiny? Rome would be fire. No, bro, we can't burn Rome again. You know, when you said capital cities, I feel like you probably meant, like, other, like, countries, the capitals of different countries. My brain immediately went to states because I'm so America-brained. I'm so America-focused that I thought you meant the actual states and not the, actual countries. That's on me, bro. So I think we're gonna go capitals of states for now. Yeah, we're kind of getting through this. Wait. Wait. Wait, this could be huge. We could get an additional encounter potentially. Wait. Because normally we run into a Pokemon on that route before we get the Pokeballs. We got through that unscathed, so we might be able to catch somebody potentially. Should do both. Now we'll go with the states for this attempt because there's like 50. I think we'll probably have that many encounters. Actually, we might run out. We'll probably run out and have to go to somewhere else. I forgot about Kanto. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Let's start my big up. Nah, bro. Do that shit off the rip. I do it off the rip for moments like this. When things work out. Now we're playing it with power, dude. Now things are getting fresh. Yeah, we're never getting through here without a fight. We are allowed to feint. We are allowed to battle. Or like, you know, not battle. My brain out. Let me take a sip of coffee and maybe brain will work. We are allowed to feint our encounter if we wish. Like, we have that option. We're kind of basing it off of Fire Emblem type rules where like you can do that type of shit. You can't just murder a like recruitable guy in Fire Emblem. So we can just body this Rattata if we so choose. It's going to use our berry, which is going to suck ass, but hey. That's a lot of XP in this guy right here. He's level 4, bro. Wait, we getting through with no berry? Berryless? Hey, wait. We're off to a crazy start. Alright, let's go heal real quick. Let's top off. So we have... What route was this? This is route 30. Alright, chill. I'm hoping we might be... I think this is good for us, for our encounters. And we're a little more likely to actually pull a Geodude. Or an Onix. I feel like Sudowoodo is somehow the best of the three, but I like the ground resistance. We get a berry here. As long as it gives us one extra body to throw at Faulkner if we so need. I'm a believer in Juno, dude. So you know what other claws I don't play with? So I don't have that little, like, it starts when you get the Pokeballs type of claws. I don't run the shiny claws, bro. When we get a shiny, it's getting bodied. And even if I play on cart, I'm still sticking with that, even if that is like a catchable Pokemon. It's like I could theoretically catch somebody on cart and trade it to like home or something like that. I don't care. I'm strict. Strict as can be. There's usually like an additional shiny clause that most people play with that you're like allowed to catch a shiny even if it goes against like the encounter rules. But I don't know, I think it'd be funny to knock it out. I'm also like not that pressed about it because like, you know, this is a ROM. You know what I mean? If it was actually like if I'm doing a Nuzlocke, a Scarlet and Violet in one shit, well, if I was playing on like an actual cartridge, I'd be a little more pressed about it, you know? I could actually keep. Yeah, I already grabbed that tree. I like to try to keep the rule set nice and simple. I think the more caveats and extra little things you add, the more confusing it gets to explain. I already kind of feel like for like the fire lock type thing that I'm doing with this like extra rule set of no grinding, and like the no infinite resources, it's a little convoluted as it is. But I would just go with vibes. In the end of the day, it's just a funny little challenge you do for yourself. It's not that deep. There's no council of fire lockers that will just hold it against you. You broke the rules. We could lose this fight, by the way. Like, this is losable. This is a potential L. Then we go Leer, then tackle it up. There he is. Look at him. Look at him go. Huge. Not, that's small. Huge. Horrible start. I did like no damage. Holy shit. That's after a Leer? Do I lose? I've waited out. I waited out when I fought Karen. We fucking lose, bro. Please use Leer. Wait, we're still up. Oh, Juno's her. Oh, wait. Wait. She's cracked. That was way too fucking close to holy shit, 1 HP? That was a damage roll right there. Yeah, I've waited out against Claire, and I've waited out against Karen. Usually I go to the whiteout, but I know for a fact with the last attempt, there was no salvaging that. We quite literally had 2 usable Pokemon, and one of them was weak to Claire. Like, there's just no way. Is there like a, I gotta go down here for sure. There's gotta be a way I can avoid like. Yo, we get an extra encounter. Let's go. It's uncharted territory for us. A young male with long red hair. Our boy Silver. Yeah, it's me, Kujoto. Kujoto seems like a lucky name, bro. Good things are happening so far. I know if I win like the little like lottery thing inside Goldenrod Tower, like that's how I know this is a blessed run. That's how I know things are truly on the up and up. I'm not talking to my mom, bro. She ain't got nothing for me. She just lets me down every time. Alright, let me get that Hoot Hoot, dude. Uncharted territory with the Hoot Hoot. Rattata would also be big, but I think it's more likely we get a Hoot Hoot. I'm chilling, bro. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me ever again. Alright, let me see Rattata. Okay, wait. Wait. I don't think I can hit it. I don't think hitting it is a doable thing. I think we might one-shot him. Wait a minute, bro. This run is cooking. This can be, You feel like a Springfield to me, dude. You got Springfield vibes. Boston? We could do Boston. What if you save that for a water Pokemon? Like, we got like a shelter named Boston. We got that literal clam chowder, you know what I mean? We can go Boston though. I got you. Boston does deserve the rot in a box. I'll be just sitting in the box like, oh no, they gotta watch all the successful sports teams. We can go get Geodude now. So, okay, hang on. If we get Geodude here, then if we get Bellsprout to trade, there is a... Oh no, because we're playing gold. We would need this setup in silver. We could get every encounter in Union Cave, potentially, and be able to skip, like, some bullshit. There is a world where you can get a Lapras, actually. Oh my god, we do no damage. Like, it's fine, but, like, wow. I thought we'd do a little more than that. Where am I from? Take a guess. I like this little game. What does my accent sound like for you? I can't be looking at this no more. We're throwing the ball. I'm believing from here. Also, like, I don't want to pop my berry trying to catch a Geodude. That feels sad. This feels like a... like an Olympia to me, dude. Is that real? Is that true, user? Do we have good special IVs then? That might be like fine though. I might be okay with that, is the thing. Because if we have somebody to actually use Earthquake, I don't really want to be running physical. The low attack IVs really explains what was going on with that Totodile fight though. Because holy shit, that was bad. So you're saying my Geodude sucks now too, right? Because it's female? So physical attackers, I'm looking for men, basically. I'm gonna have to read up on that after this, because that sounds really fascinating. Because that gives you like a whole different like team building like avenue to follow. Because, like, if you get, like, a female Pokemon... Wait! Iris was a female then last run. Bro! If we had a male Raticate, it could have popped off then. It would have actually probably defeated Chuck with that Hyper Fang and survived, and the whole structure of the run would have been different if it was a different gender. That's crazy. Yeah, Cyndaquil you can do a little mixed on him. I was considering running Earthquake on it potentially if we end up in a situation where we have no other Earthquakers available. So does that mean, like, males are guaranteed to have good physical attack IVs then? How does that work? Get my Pokeballs while I'm here. I'm gonna get 10 of them, bro. Alright, so we're gonna get a, Zubat. Dude, we actually have to get through Union Cave with no Sandshrew. If somehow we roll that... Interesting. I have to read up how that looks because it feels like there's a big team building implications here. All right, and Olympia is going to be our win con for quite a while, so we're gonna have to get some levels on Olympia. Olympia is going to be very, very good into our boy Faulkner. Faulkner is kind of annoying though, even with this Pokemon. Just because Mud Shot is a monstrosity of a move. Or Mud Slap, rather. Off to a great start, Olympia. Doing God's work already. Holy shit, she's getting benched, bro. Give me the Onyx. You win, Sequain? No, we just lost the last run. We just restarted. All shinies have subpar stat. So does that mean Red Gyarados sucks ass then? Because that Red Gyarados did not feel like him, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. That thing felt suboptimal as all hell. Realistically, I probably should have waited to see if I get the Bellsprout before giving this XP over to Olympia. I think that was a misplay. I'm gonna split it with Juno, so I don't have any go to waste. Because I would much rather use Onyx over the Geodude. Yeah, but it's a Gen 2 Gyarados. He doesn't have the special stat that you'd be using water moves. I feel like there's like barely any good physical TMs for him to use in this game. Ain't the same with no Body Slam TM. And like Ice Beam TMs and like all that other shit. And the physical bite hurts him too. Or the special bite rather. You gotta run around with like strength. Which is sad. No one should have to do that. Wait till we get Bounce, bro. Bounce Chads. We'll have her time in the sun soon enough. Alright, I think I have to give this guy over to Olympia too for posterity. Or I can split the XP between the two. At the very least. I'm banking on Bellsprout here. Although I feel like it's very likely we also get Hoot. Not the Pidge. Did we win these? I don't know if Olympia wins this fight, dude. I think they should round the damage down. Like, if he does too little damage, Olympia literally shouldn't take any. Like, at all. I think that'd be a really good design. Okay, wait, Olympia's cracked. The best Pokemon in the game. It's funny you mentioned the flying moves on Gyarados. I've been told people used to unironically run Bounce in Gen 8. Just because you would G-Max your Gyarados and would turn to like the G-Max Airstream, which was like crazy apparently. Which I think is hilarious that people did that shit, dude. They had to use Bounce. It looks troll as all. I'm just gonna go to Juno because this is gonna take way too long. I ain't got the time for that. I hate to say it. Dude, I feel like the state capitals are just random cities. Like, how is Pennsylvania's Harrisburg? You have both Philadelphia, like the actual first capital of the entire country, and Pittsburgh, another incredibly important major city. And you just went with Harrisburg? Like, this feels like some kind of, like, middle ground, like, peace offering between the two warring cities or something. Like, it makes no sense. Yeah, and York's weird, too. That just felt like somebody had, like, an agenda against New York City. Kansas City also being in 2 states entirely is wild to me. Because this is in Kansas and also in Missouri, like it's right on the border. Who thought that was an okay thing to do? Alright, don't fight this little kid. No! Wasting XP! This is a tragedy. I think Kansas City should be the capital of both of them. I think that'd be really funny. Alright, this is probably fine. This is probably okay. The most populous? I don't know. There's no way like any place is more populous than NYC and like Philadelphia and like Pittsburgh. Harrisburg sounds like fake. Missouri's capital should have been Peculiar or Uranus. Is that where Uranus is? I never knew where Uranus was. I think I need a map and somebody can point out Uranus for me. I know there's a place called Myanus. Because there was a whole joke about that in like the fucking... I think the first Jackass movie actually. From way back in the day. Olympia's kind of getting up there. Hold up. We have to use Olympia and not get the Onyx. We at least have a win con against like the first 3 gyms. Great. That's so far, bro. Is there a faster way to get to Uranus? How big is Uranus, too? You're not the one you guys are thinking of. The other one, obviously. Like the round one. Here. Alright, we're on 31 now. Now let me put the boys in the spreadsheet. Hang on. For 30, we got Boston, the Rattata. 46, we got Olympia, the Geodude. Nobody on 30. Give me this damn Hoot already, bro. I already know I'm gonna be sad here. With or without the ring. I think you really need a ring for Uranus to really make it come together. Does Uranus have a ring? I thought that was Saturn. Like, jokes aside, I didn't know Uranus had a ring. I think anybody was like, hey guys, can we like not call the thing that? Alright, Bellsprout. Bellsprout's kind of who we want to see. And we can do a single tackle. That'll be okay. We can do 2 tackles even. Get real crazy here. We discovered in 1977. Alright, we need a really bad state name because we're trading this guy. Montpelier? Okay, this is Montpelier. Montpelier is gone. What an awful name for a city. If any of you guys have ever heard of Montpellier, I don't believe you. This is literally a fake name. I'm sorry. Like, I hate to say it, but all the Montpellier heads out here, it's not real. Yeah, he made that movie, dude. He was in the Five Nights movie, too. He made Iron Lung, bro. Named after YouTubers now. Yeah, we lost the last run. We were not ready for the guy with 6 exploding coughings. We lost Nidoking last night against Jasmine. He took a -2 defense drop Iron Tail and got exploded. I don't know how I feel about this. What do you do? Yo, I think Dunsparce might be cracked. I have a theory here. He might be rage gaming. So I know rage is cracked. Alright, Dunsparce, you can be the good homie. The boy Trenton. This is what we're calling a fire lock. We pretty much were doing a hardcore Nuzlocke where we can't grind at all. We can only do trainer battles and like catch the first Pokemon in every single route. That's how you saw Trenton. Rollout? Dude, I'm going for Rage here, bro. You don't know about Gen 2 Rage? Gen 2 Rage is kind of cracked. How's my man defensively? Got 10. He's like a little lower than the higher level guy. Gen 1. So I wiped a couple times in yellow before I was doing like the actual like no grind run. I wiped once in yellow once I started doing the no grind rules because like I knew what I was doing then. I beat red and blue my first try, but those are just standard hardcore Nuzlocks. I did grind in red, and I did dupe rare candies with missing no in blue. Bro, let Dunsparce cook, bro. I'm a believer in him. Dunsparce Gaming is about to go crazy right here. 31 was Montpellier, the Bellsprout. Dark Cave was... Who we getting Dark Cave? We got Trenton, the Dunsparce. Alright, let's trade this boy over. Let's go get a Rocky. I'm a big fan of this Onyx, very specifically, because it gains boosted experience. Because it's a traded Pokemon. That's not the right guy. So we have to put a less experience into it for it to be like viable and everything, you know? We don't have Zubat though. We're probably gonna end up getting a Zubat in Union Cave. Which is like fine. There was a world we could actually get a Lapras in Union Cave though, which I think would have been insane. Can you the Spearow? No, we can't. We can't because like we'll miss out on Eevee then, because that counts as like the Goldenrod encounter. I definitely want an Umbreon or an Espeon. Umbreon would be good for long term for like red and stuff, but I think Espeon would be like a lot better in Johto. So we will be using Rocky, like for sure. What do we actually like do with these guys? The gate's Route 35? Huh. Interesting. But we miss out on Nidoking, is the thing, though. I kind of like Nidoking. Alright, let's, level cap is 9 for Faulkner. Let's put Rocky up front. Gotta catch our Ghastly. Or have to level up this guy, too. Aki should be too hard to switch train in here. The thing that sucks is we don't have a flying type to do a little switch training shenanigans or switching shenanigans against the actual fight. The Faulkner. I think we'll be fine in the end. I think Trenton just eats these, bro. I love Trenton eats these. No, you can get Moonstones as soon as you have Surf. You can get one in the waterfall we learned. Alright, it's time for Trenton Gaming, dude. His rage is building. Yeah, your mom can also buy you a Moonstone if you give her a lot of money, but that is a crap plan. Alright, 40 big ones for Rocky, okay. We are rage gaming right here. Hit me again, I dare you. I double dog dare you. Trenton is pissed. Kenya could be a play. Because I could get Nidoran on a different route, I think. Probably. Defense Curl? Even more rage. Look how angry he is, bro. Trenton is pissed. Trenton said, fuck these guys. Trenton's kind of my goat. Yeah, I don't know why he's so wide. It's a little strange. So we don't have a good way of catching this guy. So I got a lot of Pokeballs and we cross our fingers. Ghastly is going to be important for us. Eventually. He can wall certain fights. I think he actually walls Chuck's homie. It's like Primate. You can get him in there? I feel like I always get fucking other dumb Pokemon in there. I don't think I have... Yeah, nobody has any way of hitting him. I just have to pray, bro. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing tonight? Right before Pseudo. Now you can get him in National Park in, like, Heart Crystal, I think. I think I remember seeing that. I was looking at the bug catching contest. Come on, Ghastly. I mean, realistically, I don't think we even want this Ghastly. I think I would rather have one in Tin Tower, to be honest with you, because it comes at a higher level. A Cujo Park? Like a whole, like, amusement park? That'd be kind of hyphy, bro. I should probably use a normal type for this. I would charge a lot of tickets. Would you get the season pass there, Jonathan? Alright, we got Ghastly now. Alright, sir, you can be... I feel like a Helena in me. Yeah, Helena, because it's like that video with the hot goth chick by MCR, dude. I like half blame that and like that fucking like music video and Rogue and X-Men Evolution for why I like goth chicks. That and like, you know, like going to like metalcore and emo shows all the time in high school and like being involved in that scene and everything. That's a big part of it too, probably. MCR is great, dude. I feel like everybody likes MCR. I wish I kind of saw them when they were here in my city, but tickets are expensive. I think we have to level Ghastly a little bit. We need Ghastly to at least get to the point where like he has Curse. Because Ghastly can just defeat Primate against Truck with Curse. Ghastly can like wall Red Snorlax at like level 20. He's like a pull out every so often when you gotta curse a motherfucker type of guy. Also like kind of good. We gotta keep leveling Rocky up, I think, though. What if we put rest on Dunsparce? Dude, if we get Curse, he's a Curse guy. That is a Pokemon you put Curse on. I'll tell you that one for free. I guess we'll save Ruins of Alpha and Natu, probably. The thing that really sucks is, like, we can't, like, switch train Rocky too well. He gets, like, one go, because we can never switch him back in. We get some XP on our Ghastly, though. Bro, he's so fat. Why does he look like this? Now he's rage gaming. It's like one of the only boosting moves you really have available to in Gen 2. It'll make him do more damage and make him a little tankier. He's already pretty slow, so like we're fine with the speed drop. Curse we won't for Ghastly, it's just body people. I'll try and just go sicko mode here. Alright, this is fine though. I'm gonna switch Helena. Get some XP on Helena. Helena's not gonna be like super good long term because we can't evolve it into Gengar. And it kind of needs that. You don't have a moveset for this guy really in this game. Huge. Massive, I would go as far as saying. I'm gonna go for a Hypnosis. Huge? Helena's her. The best Pokemon in the game. I gotta get real devious and just switch to Rocky here. Get a little XP extra. But that would be stupid. Why would I ever bank anything on sleep working? No, the mod's not, or the ROM's not modded in any way. I can't do the trade evos. Which sucks, because I would fucking absolutely love a Steelix. Dude, even non-boosted, that rage is kind of crazy right there. This Pokemon might genuinely be actually insane. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, completely seriously, I think this Pokemon might be crazy. I'm skeptical against Whitney, though. Whitney's just... See, my problem with fighting Whitney, dude, is, like... It's not even necessarily, like, the Miltank. Yeah, I'm not the fan of enabling the trade evos. I like to keep it as close to the base game as possible. Despite, you know, doing a Nuzlocke and everything. The trade evos are weird, because it's hard to call, like, when they're, like, balanced to do it. It's easy for the item ones because you do it when you get the item and everything, but like, when is a time that you should have Alakazam? Because Because you think about it, you could get Alakazam as early as before Misty in Gen 1. Illinois? Nah. Not even close. A little more East Coast. Another emulator than trade. That'd be crazy. Nah, I'm not too concerned with the trade evos. We'll survive without them. Please leave me alone, Ghastlies. Thank God Onyx is a weirdly fast Pokemon. We can just run away. Very simply. Or just had sway like the leaves in the wind. What did he mean by this? Dog, I might have to give some XP to Quilava at this point. He's falling behind. Trans is going too crazy in here. Pennsylvania. User, Pennsylvania. Interesting. I've never gotten Georgia or Illinois. I've gotten like New York. I've gotten Baltimore quite a bit. In Central PA, yes. I once dated a girl that lived in Lancaster, and like Lancaster is like the primary area that you have the Amish and everything in it. And she would like literally be like, oh yeah, all the time. Like I'm stuck behind a horse and buggy. Like just driving. Like constantly pretty much for her. But I live in a city, so I never have to see that shit. Do I win with licks here? We licking? Is it a lick angle? What if Helena just went with the lick? Well, it's female, so it's gonna be a very weak lick. Yeah, that's not it, unfortunately. I don't think I'm built to endure such a thing. Let us bring out our good friend Juno again. Level cap's 9, so we gotta keep that in mind. They make really good food. Amashu kind of goes crazy. There's like two different types, dude. There's like the Mennonites and there's like the Amish. Like one of them is like kind of allowed to use technology and the other's like not. Like I don't know which one's which, but one of them like you'll see in the city sometimes, like in a car, like unloading their wares just so they can sell with the rest of us. Weird Al. Yeah, dude, Amish Paradise went crazy, bro. Kind of going, you went insane with that one. Alright, back to Helena. He's getting up there in the levels too, which is good for us. Good Pokemon for our purposes. We can go... I'm trying to keep the names straight here, dude. That would suck to lose somebody because I forget a name. It's Rocky the Onyx. Sprout Tower, we got Helena the Ghastly. The incredibly descriptive. Bro, some of them be like, they are much better in Gen 2, I will say. But some of them fuck me up. Like, I kind of hate the little ball guy, like the Voltorb icon. I hate the little plant homie from Gen 1. That's why I was always a Bulbasaur hater. Even like Squirtle, like the little like weird fish creature, I didn't fuck with. That's why I like Charmander the best, dude. Charmander had the best icon in Gen 1. He had the little dinosaur homie. Therefore, it was just the best starter. I don't make the rules, it's how that shit works. You yelled I'm weak. Why'd he say that? What did he mean by such a thing? pro-fish creature household. This is an anti-fish creature household. We hate water types here, dude. They're the worst. We like poison and ground and fire types here. So unless the fish has a dual type, we don't want them. We like Tentacruel. We like Quillfish. We like Wooper. Wooper's a good one. Wooper's allowed in the family. We go Trent here every day, bro. Trent had a really bad commute to work today, so he has to let out his rage. Trent's starting to take a lot of damage from these Bellsprouts, but it's okay because he's pissed off. He's not going to take it anymore. What's Trenton's opinion on the fish creature debate? Bro, he's too angry to even have an opinion. That's the crazy part of it. He's too pissed off. Look at him go. He's seething. I got potions. Hold up, we don't even gotta go back. We can finish this place. We're so chilling. But the rocket needs like 3 levels still. That's a tough ask. It sucks you don't have Ember in time for this place on Cyndaquil though. Not another Bellsprout, dude. How could we defeat such a terrifying foe? In single combat. Okay, my man's pissed off again. Rage is such a funny move. I know this is probably insane for fighting Faulkner, because I did this before in a very early attempt where I used Totodile. And brother literally just soloed Faulkner with a berry and just clicking Rage on cooldown. Like no care in the world. I like my man taking this much damage though. Trenton might not be a long-term solution. What are his, like... I don't know what Dunsparce's stats even are, to be so honest with you. Like, what does he do? What is this little fellow's, like, role in society? 100 HP, 70 attack, 70 defense. He's, like, kind of mid. What do you mean he gets Flamethrower and Thunderbolt in the fucking... What? From the move tutor. What do you mean he gets Solar Beam and Thunder? What are we even saying anymore? I'll pick Totodile then. So I'm also going to do a run of Silver version and Gold version. And in those runs, I'm banning the Pokemon that I beat in like the game with in the previous attempt. So when I play Silver, I can't use the 6 Pokemon I beat this game with. And when I play Gold or Crystal, I can't use the 12 Pokemon from those 2 runs. Trying to use a different starter in each game. So I'm going to use Cyndaquil in this one. Totodile in Silver, and then Chikorita in Crystal. Try to use different homies. Spread out the love, you know? Otherwise, I feel like it's very uninteresting, because you can just use, like, the best guys every single Nuzlocke. Like, what's even the point, you know? We've all done that before. So if I shoot... You know, I'm not too sure how to do that one. I think I would rule that he's still not being used again. I also not entirely sure how to do it because like my rule was like whoever makes it into the Hall of Fame is what I did for Gen 1. But clearly we're going past the Hall of Fame. We'll figure that one out. We'll have to workshop it. Not the Hoot Hoot. How can we defeat such a foe? But yeah, like, theoretically, if I lost somebody like right before, but I feel like at that point it kind of is like gaming the rules a little bit, and I feel like why even have rules if you're gonna game the rules, you know? Yo, Screech is kind of a crazy thing to have. You might have to hit a Screech. I'm doing 0 damage. Like my red run, I lost Charizard, like pretty much on the way to the Elite Four, like in the rival battle before the Victory Road. And then I still was like, alright, I'm not using Charizard again. I pretty much used him the entire run. Same thing with Blastoise. I lost Blastoise like directly before I got to what do you call it? Is the game too loud for you guys on YouTube? Or is it just that move is egregiously loud? We have to switch here. Which is, what do I want to do with my life? Yeah, it's just an ear-piercing sound. I'm gonna make sure to use it again. Don't worry. Just for you guys. For all my screechers in the chat. 64. Do we think he can take... I gotta walk out of here, bro. Oh. Don't make me walk. This is a tragedy. So far. Bro, if we get the pink bow for Dunsparce, dude, think about that one. Alright, I have a crackpot play, dude. You ready for hear Mass Psychosis? I have a line in mind for Chuck. Okay? Oh, you on Twitch? Cool. Good call, good call. Why, balls? Oh, bro. Got me with that, dude. It made me say the bad word. Although, like... Dude, how do you... So... I don't know. I was gonna get into a chat about, like, vulgar words, like bad words. You all know the bad words, bro. Like, the fuck word. You can't be saying that. You say that as a child, that's very, very bad. Your mom's gonna be mad at you. I feel like certain words, like balls, is kind of in a gray area, dude. Like, that's kind of a bad word. You shouldn't be saying that shit if you're, like, 5. But, like, that's not a bad word, dude. I guess that's just, like, what category we call that, dude? The almost bad words? I'm about to fuck Abe's day up, dude. What's a Spearow even gonna do to a fellow like me? I'm pressing Screech. Mute the stream. I'm pressing it again. Mute the stream. But I'm dual streaming between the two, so like the sound level should be exactly the same for YouTube and Twitch. I guess they are kind of diet bad words. I feel like if you said them in front of your teacher, she'd be like, hey. But like, also, like, I feel like she shouldn't. I don't know. There's definitely probably a category, dude. There's probably some, like, YouTube video essay about it. Diving into, like, the etymological way to separate the words, and it's probably like a 6-hour-long video. Motherfuckers love a 6-hour-long video on YouTube. Me, I'm motherfuckers. I'm all about that shit. I don't like when he says you're out late. It feels very judgmental. Lava's at the level cap. She's good. Tren's almost there. Tren's very, very close. Good Tren up there. I love it. My biggest fear with video essays, dude, is like, you ever watch a video essay, but like, they don't know as much ball as you do. You know what I mean? They're not quite as knowledgeable about the topic as you are. Then they get something wrong and you start noticing. That shit drives me up a wall, bro. I can't even blame the guy. It's just like, I just have too much of an autistic insight into certain topics. Read book when someone... I 100% believe that statement now, Dragon. Because I saw on Twitter earlier today, like, you can see like Japanese people's tweets and they auto-translate now. It's kind of cool. Somebody had a shrine to Gulpin. The little green asshole from Gen 3. That was a Pokemon I was convinced nobody would give a shit about. And here we are. If somebody can love Gulpin, I believe anything at this point. Fuck yeah, Sea King. I love Sea King too, dude. That's a classic right there. Yo, Tren's kind of getting his shit pushed in. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. Love Gulpin? I can't believe we're a pro Gulping channel. I wasn't told about this. I didn't know we're a pro Gulpin D's nuts. Oh, fucking got him, dude. Absolutely wrecked. I had to go for it. Hey, the setup was there. I can't resist. Tren just destroyed that bird, by the way. Y'all see that one? He just did that shit. Dewat's an interesting choice. I respect that. Dewat's a good one. I like Mineshao too. Do you guys have a least favorite Pokemon? So I have a couple candidates, dude. For me, it's a close tie between Landorus Therian and Medicham. User, you're just naming some good Pokemon here. Although I'm not a fan of Farfetch'd, I'm a fan of specifically Ducks. Ducks is the truest Farfetch'd of all time. I love Incineroar. Yeah, I don't like... So I'm not crazy about Decidueye in general, which I think is a hot take. I like the other two starters from that gen a lot more. Incineroar is like my favorite starter. And like, I really like Primarina. Primarina is up there for me for water types. Primarina honestly might be my second favorite water starter. He's so fun in Smash, dude. I like his design too. I just like the concept of it being like a heal wrestler, which is why he's dark type. Bro, Jinx is great. Let my girl Jinx live. She's already been canceled once. You can't go through it again. Oh, we have like one guy up here. This guy could ruin our day, potentially. Well, he's got a Hoodoo. Like, what's Hoodoo gonna do? Strong Pokemon that can win is what he cares about. Silver used to escape rope was hilarious to me, by the way. Like, conceptually, that's insane. Alright, sir. Check my bonds between my Pokemon. Bond me up. Wait, what? Level 7? Crazy. How can I defeat such a creature? Trenton, save us. Trenton, don't over level too much, though. That would be suboptimal. I don't like the numbers we're taking now. Trenton's taking a little too much, but we shall persevere because he's a good little guy. His rage is building. He's like almost in like one-shot territory against these Bellsprouts. It's kind of cracked. Yeah, I love how it does that too, Sess. See, I can't read. I need glasses, bro. See, Queen. I like Jinx. I've come around on Jinx because it's pretty good in Gen 1. But like, I'm not a fan of it by any means. It weirds me out. Alright, the homeboy's level 9, dude. Level 10. Do we think... I'm afraid of over-leveling, to be honest, here with you, so I'm gonna go to the homie. I don't know why. I just don't understand why Jinx had to get, like, a baby for him. Like, did we really need Smooch him? Is that what the people were clamoring for? That's the part I don't get. Hit another Screech. Bro's -4. I'm gonna finish him off with Quilava, I think. To really spread the XP around thin. You need 88 XP. I don't like that. Load bearing? Maybe, dude. With that, I mean, with her meaty biceps, she might be load bearing after all. You might be onto something. Name a Pokemon for an edit? Sandslash. Are people clamoring for the merch for him, though? That's the part I'm skeptical about. Can't believe, like, they made Smooch him. People like, yo, Smooch him, get the merch! And like Pichu, you know what I mean? What if they put Smooch him into Smash Melee instead of Pichu? Can you imagine? That's a timeline I wish we lived in. That would have been a better time. Alright, we're at good levels, dude. Good levels. Yeah, bro, if you had the Smooch and plush stock, like, that's honestly better than, like, crypto. I'll take that any day over Bitcoin. Alright, get me the fuck out of here, dude. The Tower of Bellsprouts is crazy. The fact that you can't catch Bellsprouts in the Bellsprout Tower is crazy. I had a false memory of that being a thing, and I've also had a couple of viewers pop in who also had a false memory of that being a thing. It's in the fucking name, and there's statues of it, man. Like, let me catch the homie. Alright, let's give a berry to Trenton. We'll give a berry over to Rocky. My favorite Ashmon? I really like his Pidgeot. I really like Ash's Torkoal. I like his Donphan a lot. I hate his Charizard. I like his Muck a lot too. Big fan of Ash's Muck. Oh yeah, I forgot they were kind of a weird ass trio. We could start Helena, try to hit Hypnosis. I don't know what that really does for us though. The annoying part is this boy is going to be lowering our accuracy a lot. What if I just go Trenton and see what happens? You know? What if we just go in here with Trenton? I also want to say I didn't watch past Johto Journey, so I don't know shit. Krabby's a good... Kingler's crazy, dude. His Kingler went in. Alright, so here's the play right here. Yeah, it's the Pidgey. We're coming here with Trenton. I'm going to click defense curl once. You hit with a tackle for nothing. Now we click rage. Now we rage. Now we're pissed off. He's not using Mud Slap, which I think is very interesting. We take that. This is also good because I know Pidgeotto will always use the Gust over Mud Slap because it's way more damage. We're like one-tapping him right here, by the way. He's about to explode, by the way. Say bye-bye to Pidgeotto. Maybe next time. Hey, sometimes you go up to the go and he just gets you down with some rages. That all you got there, Faulkner? Like, his training can keep going, bro. He don't care. He'll take more bodies, like... I've seen clips of the Ash versus Leon fight. It did look really sick. Yeah, Tran's cold-blooded. I think Tran's like a dangerous city too, so this kind of works. You could give him Mud Slap. I think I'd rather have Mud Slap on Onyx though. This thinks the profile a little bit better. Oh, they're giving me a stupid egg. Alright, next route, we really want to see a Flaffy. Or, I guess, Mareep in this case. Mareep is going to be big for us. I don't want to talk to that guy. He has nothing for me. He does nothing for me as a human being. Alright, goodbye, Boston. Thank you for your service. Go to the box and never be seen again. Dunsparce might actually be like the best early game Pokemon. That guy is like, what do you mean he's that sicko mode? I just assumed Dunsparce was like a shitmon. I don't even want this egg. See, I should have been surprised. I did use the Dunsparce on a Rega F team. For like maximum power flinch shenanigans. Fucking Serene Grace, Rock Slide and shit. And Headbutt. Taking these berries back. I'm not trying to pop a berry for no reason. To the league? Oh. Dude, I mean, like, rollout would go crazy. What was Dunsparce's speed? Is this Dunsparce? It's so slow, though. That's the problem. I ain't outspeeding anybody in there. If I had, like, Tailwind or some shit, like, hey. Taco Bell, Wes. I'm a Taco Bell enjoyer, dude. A little peculiar. Oh, you named them after cities too? That's cool. I respect that. Alright, I think we might have to have the homie take a little bit of a backseat from here out, though. Because if we think about the long-term implications, I think Trenton's not what we need, you know? We want Rocky and Juno. And hopefully Mareep right here. Hopefully Mareep. Hopefully a Mareep right here. Okay, we've had Bellsprout, so this is a dupe. This is a pro Taco Bell place, dude. Pro Taco Bell, anti Bellsprout. Taco Bellsprout, actually. That'd be a nice compromise. I'd be down with that compromise. Where Murray? What if we got a Murray? Not another Whooper. I don't even want Whooper. He go whoop whoop. I don't want to whoop whoop. Get him out of here. Wait, helmet is cracked. You're anti-taco? This is insane. Alright, maybe we can come together. How do we feel about Chipotle? We all together on Chipotle? Chipotle? I'm a Chipotle enjoyer. My job's dangerous, bro. We're right next to a Chipotle, so I'm like, ooh, the money's going. Gone. All the Chipotle. Alright, we got Whoop. Mr. Whoop. Whoop Whoop. Whoop Whoop is here. He's gonna be the boy, You feel like a... I feel like a Hartford, dude. This is good because this gives us a better chance of getting my boy Sandslash at the late game. That's the only thing that is important to me in life. My favorite Pokemon. You never had Chipotle? Huh. I feel like it's the best fast food these days in terms of bang for your buck, you know what I mean? That or like Taco Bell. But you go to I went to McDonald's today for work and I'm like, oh, this is way too much money, bro. It was expensive. Why'd I do that? Why did I click lick? Why did I lick the little rat? I licked them. Dude, there's nothing that I love more than mediocre two-stage attackers from... Honestly, bro, I would say mediocre is generous for Sandslash. Holy shit, that boy don't do anything. He's cracked in Gen 1. I used him all the way in my Blue Nuzlocke. He was insane. But outside of that, I don't know, Chief. It was not him. No way he immediately woke up. What a tragedy. Who's your mediocre two-stage physical attacker from Kanto? Why is it Marowak? Yeah, I'm a big fan of that evolutionary line too, if you couldn't tell. Oh yeah, I forgot he was physical, to be honest. Are we getting beat by a Rattata right now, by the way, boys? Please give us... We need Ember stat, boys. Rocky's got... If nobody got me, I know Rocky got me. My entire goal being a YouTuber and streaming and making videos about Nuzlocke and Pokemon is to convince somebody that actually using Onyx is a good idea, unironically. And maybe if people like me enough, someone might actually believe my dumb opinions. Hey Seasony. How you doing, bud? Yeah, dude, that's my favorite little, lore drop. The waterfall was from Gen 1. And Seeking was so ass, nobody even knew that. Same thing with Spore. People think that shit came in Gen 3 with Breloom, but my man Parasect was there day 1. Ain't nobody know about that. Nobody knows about the homie out there. Dropping spores. Okay, Rocky, I see you. Big XP. We make it to the... I think we probably can make it all the way down without fighting anyone else. Do I have potions? I don't want to run back and heal. I'm lazy. I'm a Parasect truther because I don't think you can be bad if you have Slash in Gen 1. Like, it's just too cracked of a move. And, like, his 4-time weakness thing is really overblown, honestly, bro. Like, you're really not getting caught off guard by a flying coverage move in Kanto. Like, you're gonna see that shit coming. Like, like, oh, does he have wings? Okay. Same with fire moves. Okay, I want to see, like, somebody actually, like, hack this game and have enough money to buy the Slowpoke tail and see what happens. Something has to happen, right? False Whip Sport Parasect? Hell yeah, dude. That's that real shit right there. Alright, so... I'm gonna run back and buy some potions. The plan is we want to somehow... No, we get Zubat. We actually can't. There's no point. I was gonna say we want to, like, somehow weasel our way through, Union Key without getting any encounters, but I think that's, like, literally 0% chance. Oh, you probably can't hold enough. You're right. I used to have a Breloom with the same setup in, like, later, in, like, I think Gen 4 user. Gen 4 and 5. 6, 7. Why did I do that? I need to go to fucking sleep, dude. Making jokes like that? Jesus Christ. Lethal one day, dude. I was saying it could be the name of my band, but there's probably 75 different bands named that. I also think there's a record label. I think there's an old school record label. Alright, we have to go back to the well for this one, dude. Gotta go back to a classic play. Save us, Trenton. You win the lottery, now your ex is trying to get back with you? That's what they do, bro. That's why if you win the lottery, like, I'm not telling nobody, but there's gonna be signs. Like, I'm like, no one's gonna know, but like, hey, Joe, you haven't gone to work in a while. You haven't talked about what's going on at work quite a while. I'd be like, yeah, interesting about that one. But hey, that's a really nice new car you got. I'm like, yeah, you know, I've been saving for a while. Bro, can you just, like, hit me so I do more damage with rage, please? Like, Whooper, please. Thank you. Now we're really pissed off right here. So this guy fucked up. You can't be doing this type of shit to Trenton. Trenton takes souls when he's out doing this shit. Oh, hell yeah, we got Spite. Spite Gaming. Buying your own Taco Bell. I want, like, if I won the lottery, I would buy, like, you guys ever go to a Planet Fitness? You know, like, they got that, like, lunk alarm and shit where you, like, you pull a lever and it, like, makes a fucking crazy ass sound effect? And it just, like, is really, really loud, like an air raid siren. I want, like, one of those in my house, like a giant lever I can pull, but it plays, like, the Taco Bell ding. I want that shit on command, bro. It's gotta be, like, a really cartoony lever. Like, I need, like, that, like, fucking, like, Emperor's New Groove, pull the lever, Kronk type of lever. That'll also be probably another sign that I won the lottery. Like, suddenly I have, like, a really weird, like... Yeah, bell. Yeah, it'd be really good if we get attacked by Venom. They're gonna just ring the bell and they'll defeat the symbiote. We'll be nice and safe. Wait, we win these. Holland goes crazy here. What does Nidoran Mail even do? Like, we win these, but it takes a while, so keep that in mind. We win these. Is the Miz my favorite? Wes, that is... I don't even know how to take that. I quite like the Miz, so I feel a little called out of here. But what made you come to that idea? You guys also don't want to know who my favorite wrestler from my youth was. You guys want to know who my favorite wrestler as a child was? It was Chris Benoit. That shit sucks ass. I mean, in modern days, my favorite is probably AJ Styles. Love me some Zack Ryder too. Big fan of Zack Ryder. Look like Seth freaking Rollins. I'll take that. Does that come with an Irish hottie too? Cause like you look at one of those two. Oh, there's the fucking Marie. Or like that like 20 hours ago. Hey, Captain Lou Albano. Yeah, dude, he played Mario in the Super Mario Super Show. Never forget that one PSA he did where he said if you do drugs, you go to hell when you die. Mario said that, bro. Mario said that if you do drugs, you go to hell when you die. Keep that in mind next time you light up, okay? Mario himself is anti that. You wouldn't let Mario down, would you? Right? Oh, before you die. Before you die is even different. That just like means something completely different. What did Mario mean by this? Is that hell he's talking about perhaps watching the Super Mario movie? For the Super Mario Galaxy? Because I saw a review, the Times gave that shit a 0. Giving a 0 is crazy, bro. Like, how do you, I can't do this at home, bro. I'm sorry. I can't click for 45 minutes. I'm not built like that. You listen to the movie. Only if it's a nostalgia critic. I mean, he remembers it, so you don't have to. Like, and he definitely has really good opinions, like, all the time. I do like Goldust. No, probably, like, also Kane. I really like Kane as a kid, too. If I had to pick somebody on the current WWE roster, I probably wouldn't be able to pick, because I'm not crazy about a lot of people on there. You love nostalgia critic? Fucking dude, I remember like last year, me and a couple of my friends were like, yo, what if we just watch Kick Ass here? And holy shit, we got 20 minutes in, bro. It felt like a lifetime. That like was, I don't even know. I don't think I got the dog in me for that shit. When you were a kid, who was that one wrestler that you like nobody really cared about that you really liked for some reason? Like that total random fucking jobber that no one gave a shit about. I like Mellow. Trick's great too. Hey, I was going to go buy potions. Forgot about that. I like Ilya, but they ain't doing shit with him too. That's what I was gonna fucking say, dude. Fuck, Funaki was my guy. Never forget when Kai and Tai was about to chop off Valvidis' PP. Good old times. There has to be some other weird ass jobber I like Al Snow for some reason. No, wait, Steve Blackman, bro. Steve Blackman was the GOAT. Him and Chris Shamrock, I'm like, these are real guys. I'm like, I believe these guys. I remember when Funaki was on the Japanese commentary desk and they would introduce like all the different like language teams every pay-per-view. Because Michael Cole was like, Funaki! Like really excited. Oh, you know who I actually unironically really like? I fucked with Ryback heavy, dude. He was fucking entertaining. I will not say good. He was entertaining. I didn't buy potions. I was too busy talking about the Ryback. I really like the Curtis Axel Ryback tag team. That shit kind of went foolish. They were funny as fuck together. Steve's theme song went crazy, bro. That shit felt like some fucking like rave music. That shit like should be used for like a TikTok edit, honestly. That's what that fucking song sounded like. It was insane. I'll buy 5 potions, singular escape rope if we need, and 2 antidotes. Yeah, like when Ryback was like super over, like, dude, the crowd was going crazy for that guy. He's a bit of a psycho asshole, so like, you know, probably best that they didn't like make him the face of the company, but definitely had potential to do that shit. That'll be really good, actually, for when I lose my guy that has dig. Then I go into a dungeon and forget about that, and my day is immediately worse. I don't even know if they have an actual tag team. That shit's gone now because AJ's retired, so I don't have to worry about that one anymore. AJ Lee. Damn, they're Freebird in the fucking Intercontinental Women's Championship. That's crazy. I know they had the dog in them like that. Let me fight these guys if we just move on and go through Union Cave. Now, if we all say a prayer together and really cross our fingers, maybe we somehow get through the cave without actually fighting a Zubat. That'd be cool, right? We would all like that. Well, see, it's because they're falling for the communist propaganda. This is why we have to send all the capitals in to deal with that shit, you know? We don't like when they unionize. Unless we're running the union, bro. Unless we're running the racket, dude. We're in charge of the cave union, bro. We squeeze them for a little extra cash. Maybe break a few windows. Get a couple extra people in there, you know? Really makes you wonder, dude. Whatever happened to Poliwag, the strong silent type? Didn't really talk about his feelings, just went and got the job done. I gotta finish watching Sopranos, bro. Like, I never watched Sopranos, like, back in the day. I started watching it, like, this year. Good as fucking show, dude. So funny. My issue with The Sopranos, though, is, actually, I don't even have a really issue. The issue is that, I was using some girl I was going out with. I was using her fucking, what do you call it? Her Hulu to watch it. And then, we don't go out anymore, and she cut me off from it. Which, very petty, by the way. Like, you really, like, immediately was like, I gotta cut him off from my Hulu. Like, that's crazy, bro. What the fuck did I do? Like, immediately, like, take him off of everything. No Netflix, no Hulu, nothing. Oh. I never thought about that, actually, user. So, for real, I never actually thought of that. That makes a lot of sense. I never watched Jersey Shore. I don't think I can because Italians scare me, so I don't think that might be like jump scared. I'll have to stay away from that one. Alright, Helen is gaming now, dude. If Diddy hit the gritty? Well, that depends. 1 inch? Which Diddy are we talking about here? We talking about Diddy Kong from the hit video game? Diddy Kong Racing? And not any other video game? Or are we talking about the other one? User, I feel like you just came in here and blew like everybody's mind with that fact, bro. You're the only person who ever like actually like had a brain and like thought critically about things. We sure as shit didn't. Thank you for waiting. Shut up, bro. Leave me alone. Let me live. No, I forgot there was a guy down here. Hello, Mr. Pidge. If that's really your name. I don't like how high level our Ghastly is. It feels strange. It feels a little criminal, to be honest with you. I feel like a Ghastly shouldn't be this strong. Yo, do you guys have an issue where, like, you guys, like, watch a show and you just drop it for, like, no reason? Even if you really like the show. Yourself look like Seth Rollins, please? I'm sorry, bro. I'll shave for you tomorrow. Don't worry. You just see my fat cheeks in all their glory. I can't fraud and hide it behind the beard no more. Dude, I do it with, like, literally everything. Actually, completing a show for me is crazy. Even if I really, really enjoy it. So I'll, like, just, like, put it down one day, then I'll, like, just get preoccupied with something else. I blame the ADHD, which is probably why I'm drinking coffee at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, that's the other thing, though, too. Their shit's too long. Like, you don't need 16 seasons. Looking at you, Game of Thrones. Wrap that shit up. I gotta get back to watching that one, too. I'm like at, like, season, like, 3, I think. I'm, like, right at the Red Wedding episode. I just, like, stopped watching it. I never finished it back in the day. I don't know if... Like, I know season 8, like, the finale of Game of Thrones is horrible. Like, one of the worst things ever. And that makes me really want to watch it, dude. Like, I'm really excited. Because I'm not watching it with the cultural, like, zeitgeist. So, like, it's not going to affect me just how bad it is. I just am so thrilled, dude. I gotta switch, bro. This guy's beating my ass here. I know, I can't wait for the rushed ending. I'm so excited for that shit to be terrible. Because who but Bran the Broken could tell the story of the Game of Thrones? That sounds so sick. Because I'm just watching the show right now, and every scene with Bran, I'm like, how the fuck did they decide this guy? Like, what? It should have been King Rob, bro. Rob had aura. There's one actual reason I decided to rewatch Game of Thrones, though. One, so I had a nice little show to watch while I'm doing cardio, because I got like, my little, like, collapsible bike right behind me. I just set up in front of my computer and just watch TV and shit while I do cardio. Not anymore, though. I just play Slay the Spire 2 during it. But, I I want to play the Crusader Kings mod set in like Game of Thrones land in Westeros. 'Cause I fuck heavy with that, bro. That shit's fun as all hell. I've been playing the Warcraft one in the meantime. Dog, I haven't heard the term Kino in so long. I was fucking talking about that with my boy the other day. I said Kino, though. I'm like, yo, this, like, people, like, just, like, stop saying that shit one day. Now they just call everything cinema. Or, like, they use that shitty absolute cinema image macro. Bring back Kino. Bring back cringe Kino. Oh, he's got a peck. Hold up. This is a real boy right here. What on earth does Kino even mean? It's like pretty much peak, honestly. It's the way people call shit peak these days. Kino's from like, I swear to God, like 2000 fucking like 13 like 4chan. And we gotta go Trenton here against Goldeen. Five, 6, 7, they adapt the author, told them will happen in the future. Yeah, but God knows that dude even fucking knows. Not like George R.R. Martin's ever gonna finish that shit. My man's going to the way of Berserk. Yup, that good old image board slang. The classic days. I honestly don't even know how much shit I say anymore is like image board slang. Like probably a lot of it. We're fine here, right? Like Trenton's not gonna just explode himself. Trenton's him. What can I even say? This is the best Pokemon ever created. You will never see a better Pokemon than the homie Trenton. Image board culture is like, gotta bring that shit back one day, dude. I can't take the fucking like, I can't take like the proliferation of Reddit humor and culture and shit. Reddit's just not funny, bro. I hate this. I hate to say it, but holy fuck, dude. It depends on the board. Really depends where you're going on there. Like, Fit is good. Fit was always my home board. That and V. Who am I even using in this game, bro? Who's my go-to? I gotta get Juno some levels in here. I like don't have a guy to like. I think I gotta give Mudslap to Rocky to win. Try to avoid the dangerous boards like Poe. Because God knows what they're doing on that origami one. Get up to scary shit. Alright, no Zubats. No Zubats, no Sandshrews. No Zubats, no Sandshrews. We're holding out for a Lapras, bro. I had to clip the grandma's stuff. Did you save him? Are you gonna make an effigy out of them? Bro, I can't swim. I'll never get to the Lapras. Lapras scares me. Gonna put the mud slaps. The Trenton Surf. Does he learn surf? I feel like he should learn surf. He does look like a surfboard, kind of. Like, if I can surf on, like, rock Pokemon and, like, ground Pokemon like Nidoking, why can't I surf on Trenton? Oh, that's the hard part, dude. That's why I actually will never get a Lapras. I don't time travel. And I can't stream on Fridays because I work 13 hours. I never played the Mario Luigi games. I feel like I should because I really like Legend of the Seven Stars, like the old like Super Nintendo one. Not enough that I actually care about like Geno and Smash though. Those people are crazy, bro. Like I got so much shade in Freud like when they just confirmed that my man isn't in there. Like, I don't know if I'd say it's technically against the rules, but I'm not doing it. I don't find that fun personally. That comes from like doing that shit in Animal Crossing and ruining Animal Crossing for me. Realistically. Yeah, Mallow is a way better character. I don't know why people love Geno, bro. He's not that cool to me. Oh, what you got, Russell? What's my man Russell got? I feel like he barely even aura farms, dude. People are like, oh, he's got that instant kill move where if you hit the thing at the right time, it does stuff. It's like, yeah, okay. But who cares? Brother, I don't think I want to. I'm gonna do it. I'm committed. Juno's that girl. Juno is about that life, actually. Why am I doing this? I just need one level, then we get Ember, that I could actually defeat these guys. Let's go. We defeated a guy that we're like triple the level of. Oh, that's way too strong. We'll never defeat such a creature. Rocky, save us. Dude, I was like really pissed because like I like rented that game as a kid. I love that game. I rented it from Blockbuster, the good old days. And like I forgot what the fucking game was called and shit, and like I didn't have the internet back in the day to find out. And then like one day, like many years ago, I figured out what the hell it was. And I bought like a used copy of it. I started playing through the game. Then that one section of Moleville when you're on the mine carts, the cartridge was fucked up and it would always freeze at the very end of that cutscene. And that shit made me really sad. I think I cried over that one. That was depressing. Yeah, Blockbuster hit differently, bro. I think Blockbuster is a partially like half the reason I like horror movies. Because I would like go down there, like I was always afraid of like the horror movie aisle. Because all the box covers and shit for like the VHSs. They scared the piss out of me, dude. So like that was always the thing. I'm like, I gotta conquer my fears and look this shit in the eye. I had to look at like the holographic Jack Frost like VHS cover, bro, to get over my fears. And that eventually got me into that shit. No, he's too high level, bro. He's doing his own shit. Rocky, please. Rocky, why? Rocky, I thought we had something special. Rocky, no. He's such a little bitch. Why is he a diva? Alright, wait, hang on. Here's how we get him to do what we want. We use reverse psychology. Hey man, why wouldn't you use a little screech? Alright, what if you use screech? Oh, you actually did it that time. Fuck you, Rocky. Are you joking? And now he's all about it, dude. He's about screaming in this Geodude's ears. He won't listen to me, but he'll make sure that Geodude can't listen to anyone ever again. Alright, he's -6, bro. Yeah, we use level caps. So we got, what, 16 for Bugsy, 20 for Whitney, 25 for Morty, 30 for Chuck, 31 for Bryce, 35 for Jasmine. I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle Kanto. Because, that's lower level. And also, like, a weird order. So we'll have to play that one by ear. I was unironically thinking about, like, just retraining a new team. Like, genuinely. Like, just, like, start fresh, have some low-level guys fight Jasmine with some new boys. I still kind of don't know how to handle Kanto, because, like, what is the order? Like, what is the intended order? Because I know you start in Vermilion City, and, like, Janine's the first one you should be fighting and shit. But, like, are you supposed to, like, I don't know if, is it, like, displayed as, like, Brock, Misty, then that order and shit, like the first game? I don't even know. I don't know how to handle that one. Oh, let's potion up, keep it moving. Keep schmoving. Let's not use that item. Nah, we're gonna run Red's pockets, bro. I already have the answer, dude. We just need Helena to make it to have Curse, and then make it all the way to Red. Because she can defeat the Snorlax, like, regardless of anything. She doesn't even care. Oh, don't be Zubat, don't be Zubat, don't be Zubat. No! It's my favorite Pokemon, damn it! That sucks, we got my favorite Pokemon. Curses. I guess I use Sandshrew now. So, like, realistically, what the fuck does Sandshrew do for me as a human being? Like, I would love to use Sandslash. It's my favorite Pokemon. But what does it do? I just wish it was good, bro. It just doesn't do anything. Alright, Harrisburg. Welcome to the squad. The Lapras stream is over. It is winnable in Silver, though, because there's no Sandshrew. Yeah, but it doesn't give as much dopamine when it's not guaranteed critical like Gen 1. Like, Sandslash Gen 1 is crazy, especially with Dig being 100 base power. And I think that Pokemon is insane in Gen 1. Like, super underrated. It just, like, you have, like, Dig for most of the game, and, like, I feel like Ground is kind of a hard type to be in Johto. A lot of people have, like, Surf to deal with you and everything. A lot of special attackers in the Elite Four. I don't think we can use Sandshrew, unfortunately. We want a Nidoking, is what we want. Here's the play. We want somebody good for Will. Typhlosion with Thunder Punch would be good. Ampharos would be good. I think Typhlosion with Thunder Punch is the best because it takes care of, like, pretty much everyone. Takes care of the Zatus, takes care of Jinx with fire moves, takes care of the Slowbro that notably does not have a water move. And Typhlosion's really good against Koga. Same deal there. Bruno, I think we really want Nidoking because it resists the moves. The physical moves. Weezing could be good too. Karen's kind of a crapshoot. I need a lot of people for that, I feel like. I feel like Dugong might be good there. Or like a Lantern. Like a Mantine. She kind of has an all over the place team, honestly. And then Koga, or then Lance, we kind of need like an electric type and a Dugong. We just need a lot of experience is a bit annoying part. I don't know if Onyx is going to help us, but like, I feel like Onyx can do some things for us. I guess Onyx would kind of like really fuck up the one Dragonite that has like thunder moves. I think that'd be pretty good for him. He'd be really, and also he's probably pretty good against the Aerodactyl, actually. That might be a play right there too. Hey, it's the Zubat we were talking about earlier. Alright, what is this encounter rate? They're just spamming me with Sandshrews now. Nah, it's fine. They can do this raw. We do this super vanilla. Yeah, they're trying to give me the homie. They should know I already have like 2 shiny Sandslashes on Scarlet and Violet. So I caught one with a Pokeball, then I realized I'm not a Pokeball type of guy. I'm actually like I'm a type of fellow that really likes to use a Dusk Ball, so I switched it up and caught a second one. I have enough Sandshrews to go around. I got one in blue, too. Alright, this guy has like... Wait, he's got the homie. He's got the little guy. What the fuck is he called? What's his name? Hey, at least they're in the first DLC. The Teal Mask one. That DLC was pretty good. They're not in the base game. Shout out to them. I don't remember if you have... I don't think you have Confusion. I think you learn Confusion like level 12 or something like that. Why would we hit? He has Curse. I don't like that. Don't do that. I think we wall here, right? Yeah, you only have like Headbutt, right? We can never switch to another Pokemon. We have to lick this guy to death. We'll be here for a while. Trying to send in a Hard Assault. I would be so sad. That's why I hate the Safari Zone. I don't even like going into the Nuzlocke. I think I've caught 1 Pokemon in all of my attempts in all these different games in the Safari Zone. And it was like a fucking like Rhyhorn. I didn't even use because I had better options. Sucked ass. I would love to use a Rhydon, bro. Rhydon's cool as all hell. I think that was in blue version when I had the Sand Slash. So I'm like, nah, fuck Rhydon. I hate the sound effect for Curse. Why is it just recover? They think they're slick with that one. Yo, who's the Thursday week sibling? Hold up, we're into the next day, I just realized. Who we got, bro? Arthur? With the Hard Stone? Oh, we can't quite get to him today. Or tomorrow. Ooh. That's tough, bro. We're gonna miss out on the Hard Stone. Should be really good for our hard boy Onyx. Yeah, he's really gotta like watch what he's doing, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if he should be doing that type of shit. Like, he should probably be like sent to prison. For Helen is crazy. We have like 1 more fight to use her in next. There is a pesky little fellow running around with a fucking Machop, dude. Machop scares me, bro. Machop's like a real Pokemon. I know that that's like a crazy sentence, but like that's a real boy that does things to people. I don't like that. I don't think you should be doing things like that. I know you got some rock moves, so we'll give you over to Rocky here. Probably have to level Trenton up a little bit too. I think Trenton's gonna be like kind of somebody we need to beat the Crocodile. Crocodile's kind of a scary lad. Oh yeah, I can't use you because you're a moody little fellow. I believe in him. He'll get over it. Having him like heel turn on you at fucking level 11 is crazy, by the way. Like that's when they decided, nah, this guy's being a dick now. Like, what are you talking about? That's so early. Big rage. Oh my god. I guess we did screech him, so shouldn't be surprised. Trenton never would, dude. Trenton is the GOAT. I just wish Trenton could do things against the Elite Four for us, but what if he click rollout against Xatu? What if he rolled out? How do we feel about that? How do we feel if the boy did the rollout? I think we get Hoot here. I don't want a Hoot, but like, it's a body. Yeah, but what if we like risked everything for it? Last attempt, I was willing to try to get Eradicate to the Elite Four. I thought that boy could probably eat with like Shadow Ball or something, but no. I should have probably went with the Tauros that I picked up. Because I think Tauros with a pink bow in return would probably go crazy in there. Hey, you know what? Can we have an encounter here, by the way? I feel like we never do. I never get anybody here. I'll just Google Route 33, no context, that's fine. We can get... We can get a Zubat. But, like... I don't think I want a Zubat. Because, like... We can just get that later. In, like, Mount Mortar. I don't really care about Mount Mortar. Alright, boys. I got work tomorrow. I got some stuff to do in the morning, too, because I'm getting a cat soon. I gotta clean the place and, you know, buy cat stuff. All this other shit. So, I got shit to do tomorrow. Oh, we're gonna call it there for the night. I'm gonna catch you guys... Next stream is probably gonna be Tuesday. Maybe Monday, depending how I feel, but it's very unlikely. Definitely Tuesday at the very least. So, we shall see. Have a good weekend, everybody. And have a good Easter holiday. All that good stuff. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Glad to see all your new faces here and everything. And bye-bye. I'm really just speaking as I'm trying to find the stop streaming button.